Garbage! You suck! Get off the stage! Go back to Nickelback! I said Nickelback, not 3 Days Grace. Hey everyone, it's the Tar and Feathered podcast.
Where we talk about who gets tarred and feathered.
Yeah, and on this one we might actually discuss that. I'm your host, Tyler, with my co-host.
Oh, I'm the co-host.
Yeah, you really are. Robert, and so we're gonna be discussing music, I think.
Yep.
For this another one of these pre-episodes where we're trying to get.
I'm keeping my guitar with me.
I'm basically messing with the audio, messing with the upload, messing with the compression. Just to see how it sounds when it comes out before we actually get to the real episodes. But hey, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Oh man, it sounds pretty good already. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to put the guitar away. And actually, we can discuss music.
What's there to discuss, brother? Why are you gonna hate?
As I jump across the table.
Rape. So yeah.
Yeah.
What early 2000s band needs tarred and feathered? Like, they're still around, not one-hit wonders. Like, what band peaked
in the 2000s?
In the 2000s that are still around for some godforsaken fucking reason.
Oh man, that's a difficult one.
For
I'm trying
me,
to think
it's 3 Days Grace, like hands down.
Oh man, yeah, that's
like they're new. Everything since Life Starts Now.
No, I have a perfect one. 90s and 2000s band that just went to garbage. Releasing arguably one of the worst albums of all time, Korn.
Hey, way. I don't know any Korn songs, so I can't help out there.
Oh man. But yeah, no. Korn released an album with
the Skrillex album?
Skrillex. Path to Totality. Oh man, it's probably the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Music video that was a total Tool ripoff. It was insane.
Also, I forget who it was. I think it was someone from Korn who, during the Great Recession, was saying, "Oh yeah, man, I know there's a whole bunch of people that are out of jobs and things like that, but you know what? Just be happy." And it's
Let them eat cake.
That is probably one of those ignorant things I've heard in a really long time. You lost your job. You might lose your house. You just lost potentially the career of your choice and your whole livelihood. But you know what? Be happy.
That's all it takes, man. Just change your mind, brother.
I'm pretty certain the guitar is gonna mess up the audio.
No, I'm just doing it. I'm just fiddling with it. It adds a nice layer to the background.
Sure, but I'll listen to this later. But I'm almost 100% certain it'll mess with the audio, and that's why. And most people will not appreciate hearing random guitar riffs while we're discussing things, because these are the same people that get upset when you drink from a water bottle. It takes me out of the experience. And so these are the same people that, I'm just saying.
You're saying these people don't hear me, just
Yeah, they don't like the effing guitar, man. They don't like it.
Can't believe we've done this.
Ugh. I know, right? I'm practically Hitler at this point. I'm practically Pol Pot, Stalin, making you put away the guitar for a 30-minute discussion on
music. I have to be able to. Oh yeah, that was a really cool sound they made right there. That was
like, yeah.
Fine.
Ugh! I hate you, Dad. I didn't ask to be born.
Damn straight. I'll put you in the world. I'll take you out. Every angry parent ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
That and La Chancla.
So, what do you think the worst example of a band that's outlasted its heyday is? What do you think the best example of that would be?
That's still out, or like just in the mainstream?
Because
like 3 Days Grace is still somewhat in the mainstream, and I think it's appalling. They changed their singer, they changed their entire sound. Paramore is also up there for me.
Really? Because Paramore recently released a pretty good album. I don't know what it is, but I did hear it got very good reviews from most people.
My big issue was
very good return
the
to
album
form.
After Riot, which had "You Are the Only Exception" after that song.
Yep.
After that album, they released their lead guitarist, which I think had a huge influence on their overall sound, and I miss his part in everything. Not like that they were a great musically based band to begin with, but
yeah,
it's just like their shit hasn't been the same, and it's there's a downgrade. They're so poppy compared to like Riot, which was just like punk, alt rock, just like getting at it.
Let's start a riot. Riot. Let's start. I would say probably one of the biggest offenders that's still very popular right now is Maroon 5.
Oh, yeah. Compared to when they started, it's like, it's going
what was it, the first album? What was the big hit off the first album?
It was Harder. It was also She Will Be Loved.
She Will Be Loved. That's what it was. And she will... Well, I'm not even going to attempt to sing that, but yeah. She Will Be Loved was... And so it was like more like a band, and it eventually turned into just Adam Levine plus the other idiots.
Another one is The Fray, which they had like 2 songs anyways. Over my head, over my head.
A controversial one. Do you agree with it? Was that fart?
Why would you accuse me of such a thing? I never.
Okay.
Sir, I bite my thumb at thee.
Do you bite your thumb? Do you bite your thumb at thee?
I don't know if you heard that, but I bit my thumb at it.
Very controversial. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree. Metallica.
Yeah.
Have they outlived?
They've become a touring band. Like, everyone's like, wow. Rolling Stones, really? You're still a thing? The last album, Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
It had a couple of cool riffs. And also the fact that, like, Kirk 100% did not contribute, like, at all to it. Just
only Lars.
Yeah, it's like, it's cool that they have, like, Robert got a bigger voice in it. Their new bassist. Like, he had a bass solo at one point, and Spit Out the Bone, which that song, Spit Out the Bone, was the highlight in the entire fucking album. It was just pure thrash metal from start to finish. It had cool riffs. It was just banging. Great. They had a couple others, but it was like they tried to revisit their sounds from previous albums, but then all throw it in together. Like, they had songs that sounded like Sad But True, blended with, like, Reload. He sang like it was Reload, but the guitar riff was like Sad But True, and it was like
Sad But True, gonna feel like fire without what I desire.
No, like heavy Sad But True riff, but like Low Man's lyric vocals. Or more like a Prince Charming. He got super high pitched, like da ba da da. It's like, James, what are you doing? What happened to like I'm creeping death?
I'm wondering, after the Black Album,
should they have stopped?
No,
No, because they as in, it's still like, they're still them. They're just exploring musically for them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're in their, some of them are in their 60s now. It's just like, at one point, do you just retire?
Yeah.
They're just out there pleasing the fans. Do you think they even want to keep doing it? Like, they're doing world tours and shit?
Thinking on that, like, let's say your ambition is to make music and everything, but at a certain point, like, after 30 years of making music, like,
especially as
you
one
still
group,
want to...
Everything has to be this style, like, this is Metallica.
You still want to make music even at this point.
Yeah, like Green Day, like, everything after American Idiot... they get the tar and feather, like 100% Uno Dos Tres and whatever the fuck else. 21 cars. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's fucking a rip off of your
I
own
do
song.
not like any Green Day album to include.
Yeah, because you hate all pop punk. Period.
American Idiot and Dookie. I know people will be like, "Well, American Idiot was a little bit too mainstream, but Dookie is where it's at." It's like, no, Dookie is also garbage that I don't like either. I do like some punk.
The Offspring.
Yeah.
La la
La na. Yeah, exactly.
La, la.
The album before that as well. And modern punk.
There's the closest thing I can think of, like, in that era is like Rise Against, which their last several albums have been
Rise Against, I wouldn't even say really as punk, it's all rock.
No, they're definitely punk. Like, that's old hardcore punk. It's the way they play.
I just want to see what they're listed as on my phone.
Yeah, like Appeal to Reason, punk.
Well, not really Appeal to Reason. I just want to know what, like...
Overall.
Yeah, like what they're, I don't know, considered
it's,
to be, you know what I mean?
It's the style of guitar playing, it's the lyrical content. Everything to it is very politically charged.
No, you're right. Okay, never mind. It's hardcore punk.
Yep.
Is what they're considered to be. So hardcore punk. So Rise Against, I love Rise Against.
Those two albums.
And even modern, post punk,
snarky puppy,
whatever you would call it, Idols. I love Idols. I love Idols.
I know, but it's hard to listen to sometimes. Like, you have to be in such a particular.
Oh, mood. I love Idols. I think Idols is an amazing group. And so that is a punk band.
Goes and it goes and it goes and it goes and it
Colossus
goes
is amazing. Tell me Colossus is an amazing song.
It's aight. It has a cool sound, but it goes on for too long. It's one of those ones, like, I get the trope of what you're going for, but you're beating it to fucking death.
Ridiculous.
I don't like songs where they do the chorus more than 3 times.
Oh, math rock. Don't even do it once. Everything changes constantly.
Yeah, that's just you jerking yourself off in front of.
Oh, daughters. Oh, daughters. I love you.
It's like Periphery. It's like you're at such a level of, like, prog rock metal that's like no one cares. No one wants to listen to you fucking masturbate on your guitar. Same thing with, like, Angel Vivaldi. Great guitarist, amazing. His songs are just like, they're so technical, they're boring as fuck. Mm-hmm. There's a certain level, it's like, that's cool, and I respect that. Would I choose to listen to that recreationally? Fuck to the...
Well, some people will give Meshuggah crap for being so technical.
Yeah, but it's gent, so I don't even really consider it that technical. Like, the rhythms are baller. Mm-hmm. They have a great rhythm section, but as far as their actual, like, melodies and riffs, lame.
No.
Lame. Rhythm, awesome. Melodies, lame.
Not everything can be
hey,
Mastodon.
Don't steal my thing. No, my main thing with Mastodon is, it's one of those words, I'm going to say it. It's the ambiance.
Oh, yeah?
It is very, it is almost shoegazy in, like, how, like, full their sound is, like the way they pick around their chords and everything. I love it. That's my kind of sound, but like Stargasm.
Ugh.
It's even in its name, you know exactly what you're gonna
do.
Not like, show yourself.
Show yourself.
Yeah. That went super like, okay, we need a radio song.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, I get it. You want to go somewhat mainstream because you've been a band for almost over 20 years. They've been a band for over 20 fucking years already. They have 8 studio albums.
Yeah.
And most people are still like,
hey, but their most recent got the Grammy.
Yeah, Emperor's Sand, which is all about fucking death. It's all euphemism for fucking Bill's mom died in the middle of the recording.
They won, mind you, they won over Meshuggah and Code Orange and Slipknot.
Which Slipknot didn't deserve to be nominated.
I would disagree. I think Grey Chapter deserved to be nominated.
It was great, but it's just like...
Wait, no, that's not right at all.
No.
That was 2015, not 2016. 2016 was Code Orange and Meshuggah. What was even 2017? Who won? 2017 was...
Probably Hardwired.
No, that was 2016.
Hardwired Self-Destruct?
Yeah, was
I thought that was 17. I thought that was last year.
No, 2017
No, but what?
Was Iron Maiden, I think. Disgusting.
But who gives a fuck? Like, all their
songs,
like, all the classics.
Iron Maiden, I think, won 2017.
Which is absurd since their lead singer is also a commercial airline pilot. Which, good for him. Good for him.
Wait, is he?
Yeah. When he's not touring, he's a commercial airline pilot.
Grammys.
Which also,
2018.
who gives a fuck about the Grammys? Like, who's like, wow, I'm going to listen to this because it's a Grammy nomination.
I like the idea of awarding people for doing well.
Yeah, but I think it should be people in the
genre.
industry like, hey, let's go ask all the other bands what they think.
Where is it? Rock, I guess. Best. So for this was what is it? 20. Yeah, this is 2018. So this would have been for 2017, basically, is what I'm getting at. Best male performance. So you had Sultan's Curse, Mastodon, Invisible Enemy, August Burns Red.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not horrible. Black Hoodie, Body Count. Oh man, that's a good song. Forever, Code Orange, amazing.
You just want to
track.
fuck the fucking woman in it. Don't lie.
She's pretty hot, but I wouldn't say I would fuck her.
Yeah.
And then Clockwork's Meshuggah, which is obviously the #1 track. Like, here's my thing: Sultan's Curse or Clockworks by Meshuggah. I assume
it depends on what you're gauging
it.
It depends on what you're gauging it.
I'm grading it on how good it sounds mixed with the technicality of it.
See,
that completely blows away Mastodon.
Like technicality for something like that, people aren't listening to it explicitly for their technicality. They're looking for the overall audio pleasure, which I think Sultan's Curse is much more accessible, and that's why, in that aspect, it's better. Technically, yeah, like Meshuggah, like they're the prog metal band. Like, if you're going off of that, Rush should have won for every other fucking year up until the 90s. Like, you can't just say, like, yeah, Neil Peart's the greatest drummer ever because, like, no one gives a fuck.
But my thing is, for metal, when you hear it, it just sounds so good.
Yeah, but, a lot of Meshuggah is just a wall of sound. Like, they don't have a lot of depth to them, man.
That's ridiculous. If you want to make that for Code
Like, their
Orange,
newest album, that's mostly, like, okay, you have a bunch of gent notes, and then the bass. Yeah, Mastodon is a lot more accessible. That's the only phrase
and I would say I just think that's kind of a sellout. And Mel, if anything, I think in my opinion it would go Clockworks, Meshuggah, Forever, Code Orange, Sultan's Curse, Mastodon, Black Hoodie, Body Count, Invisible Enemy, August Burns Red. in that order from best to worst.
Yeah, for you, that completely makes sense. But for the vast majority of people,
you would say Mastodon is number one.
Yeah, because of for one, they're an established band. They've been around forever. Everyone's heard Blood and Thunder. Mm-hmm. They know what to expect. Mm-hmm. August Burns Red, they've been around for a minute. No one's ever really liked them. They've never been a go-to band. They've just kind of been there. They're part of the scene.
That's way better than the 59th Grammys, where the best metal performance was Dystopia, Megadeth, Shook Me, Baroness, Silvera, Gorgia, which is decent. Rotting the Vein, Korn.
Rotting in Vein, that's a good album. It's aight.
The Price is Wrong, Periphery.
Yeah, Periphery. Fuck Periphery. They're so overrated.
Let's see what the 58th Grammys was.
No, get back over here and let's keep talking about other shit. We're moving away from the metal genre. We're talking about who needs tarred and feathered. So, Miley Cyrus, 100%. Tarred and feathered.
Yeah. I don't really care. She doesn't really do music anymore.
No.
Yeah, as much as what I think I know. And she's not really that crazy anymore either. No, so
she just is all for the attention. It's a stunt.
So I don't even think she's really in music anymore and everything. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal to even really
Let's
discuss
do
her.
one for each generic genre. So rock and roll, not metal, rock. I would say Buck Cherry.
I'll go very controversial. AC/DC.
Oh, well, they're not even a thing anymore because dude had a stroke.
Yeah.
So,
but whenever someone says my favorite band's AC/DC, it's oh man, cool, you're so generic.
The same 3 riffs in the same 3 songs. They even admit that they use the exact same riffs in different songs.
It's cool, you're super generic, awesome.
Marshall and an SG and okay, shut the fuck up. You saw School of Rock and you think you fucking know music.
Yeah, basically. Rock, AC/DC is completely overrated.
Glam metal.
Glam metal?
Yeah, 80s hair metal. Poison. Definitely, way over fucking rated. They have, some catchy shit. Motley Crue's still kicking around, too, and it's oh. Why?
I guess, yeah. All I can think of when I think of that is I think of Spinal Tap, and I laugh.
Well, that's more thrash. That's not hair metal.
Well, it's a joke, but anyway. Yeah. I don't really know too much. Country. Who do you think is the worst contemporary country?
But someone who's been around that needs to just fucking leave.
Go away. Yeah.
Garth Brooks keeps popping back up. It's dude, how many times are you gonna retire? You're like Brett Favre at this point. Just fucking go away.
I don't know much.
He hasn't done shit recently. Alan Jackson is at the point now. My sister went to go see him live in concert.
Yeah.
And he's too sick. He can't do it anymore. He was only doing 2 minutes of each song, a verse and a chorus, and move on to a new song. It was they didn't even do a full set. It's if you're not even gonna do a full set, why even have a fucking concert? I didn't come for that bullshit. Fuck you.
I don't know. That's probably my least knowledgeable genre of music is country because I can't stand most country.
I know you have an aversion to all things fucking podunk.
Well, my thing is just you have a genre of people. Well, I guess people really. That's just oh man, I'm totally against rap because they talk about sex and drugs and everything. But then it's you listen to country music. It's it's all about sex and alcohol.
You're not angry at country. You're angry at country fans. People Smith who are hell yeah, brother. I only listen to Leonard Skinner and Alan Jackson.
I want to listen to Greta Van Fleet.
Fleek? It ain't that shit on Fleek. It's Fleet.
I did say Fleet, didn't I?
Yeah, it's like Fleetwood Mac. Greta
My bad.
Fleet.
But yeah, and maybe, but
Which
also
they need tarred and feathered. Fuck them.
Whoa. Why
Putting
would
it
you
out there
say
in the
something
ether.
so controversial?
Fuck Veta Grand Fleet. Fuck them.
You say Veta or Greta?
Whatever the fuck it is. Everyone knows what I'm
Greta
talking
Van
about. They're the Led Zeppelin ripoff
Fleet.
fucking band. Fuck them.
They're a completely independent band. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's my response.
Why would you say something like that?
Adam.
Adam!
I can't believe you done
No,
this.
obviously, yeah. I know Needle Drop discussed this, like, differences between sampling versus...
ripping off.
Well, it's like, there's sampling, there's homage, and then there's completely
like when you have a
ripping
song
off.
or two, that's like,
basically,
alright,
yeah.
but when it's like, that's your entire
Everything.
shtick,
Yeah, everything is
even
based
from
on
the
that.
lettering of your name. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
you were
pretty
born
much.
in like 99
Yeah.
and you're dressed like you were from the 60s. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're pretty garbage.
Yeah.
I was listening to them, and yeah, it's exactly that. It's what you think. It's a cover band. It's a
That does originals, but they still do it like it's a cover.
a Led Zeppelin cover band.
But they're just not as good.
I mean, they are technically as good.
No, their drummer is nowhere near like John Bonham. Their guitarist.
I guess I don't know.
Like,
I don't listen to enough Led Zeppelin, but they sound exactly like them. So I'm like,
but that's
yeah,
mostly their singer.
They sound exactly like them. So like, technically speaking, they're just as good. But because it's already been done, and you're just recreating the same music we've already heard, yeah, you're not good. It's not good.
I think all SoundCloud rappers should be tarred and feathered.
False, sir. False.
Okay, maybe not all. We ought to give them a chance, but like, they gotta do better, man. They gotta step it up.
Who do you mean specifically?
6ix9ine. Damn, she's
He's
fine.
not SoundCloud rapper. Oh man, I'm tired. He's not a SoundCloud rapper, and he's going to jail here
He's
soon.
made it out of the SoundCloud realm.
He's going to jail here soon.
Good.
32 to life.
Good. I don't have to hear that bullshit anymore. Clouding up.
I do not think. When did you hear him? What song do you know by him, even?
I'm tired of seeing his name and his face and people talking.
Yeah,
about
exactly. You don't know anything really about him. Yeah, so no, he's going to jail. SoundCloud, like, I can understand the general disdain for it because it gives a lot of people credence that usually wouldn't ever see something like, any resemblance of prosperity and everything like that. But I'm very happy for it because it allows for people that are good to
Like
rise up.
Sanabria.
Yeah. Does he even make music?
He used to, at least. He, like, played on GarageBand on his phone and, like...
GarageBand, man, that was back in elementary school for me, man. That was crazy. GarageBand. But yeah, no, and I like the idea of people that don't have to have a massive connection in the music industry to be able to get a voice and get heard.
And I agree.
everything.
But it's just the culture that popped up around that particular style of music that I disagreed with and disliked.
Sure. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, the drug use, face tattoos, etc.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna get fucked up on me and I'm gonna write a song about it and I got bitches so...
S get it.
Yeah.
S get it. S get it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you ain't rapping about no real shit. I don't give a fuck.
I'm totally
like,
fine
I
if
love
you want.
rap.
I don't care at all for the quote-unquote real, and things like that. No, it's... If you make music that's good to where I can get into it and everything, I'm totally fine with that. I don't need a Biggie Smalls. I don't need a Tupac. I'm totally fine if you want to make
And I get that,
hype
like,
music.
everyone just needs a party song every now and then, but when your entire discography is trying to do that. It's like, show some depth. Like, do something other. That's like...
I don't know. I would disagree with that because...
It's like Disturbed. Disturbed needs Tarred and Feathered. Every album sounds exactly the fucking same.
Very, very... Before we go on to that, which I also agree, Wiley, a British grime rapper, released album Godfather. The whole album is nothing but bangers. Amazing. So, you do not need to have any tracks on your album that need to be personal or anything like that. The whole thing can be bangers and it can be amazing. But anyway, on to Disturbed. The Sickness is a good album.
Not 10,000 Fists.
So The Sickness is a good album. And...
Well, what about Indestructible? We are indestructible.
Indestructible. Is that the one that has Inside the Fire?
I don't listen to them enough. Everything I've listened to sounds exactly the same except for fucking Down with
Oh man, we're at 31 minutes. We're over our time limit, man.
Fuck your time limit.
We're out of time.
Alright, we need one more like topper that everyone can agree with needs Tarred and Feathered. Still around.
Nickelback. No, I disagree.
Look at this graph.
Every time it makes me graph.
Everyone loves Rockstar, man. I'm through with standing in line at the
It's like a group that no one likes that's famous.
Good Charlotte's still around for some reason. Yeah, they had like 2 good albums. That's it.
Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon?
What's Leon?
It's Leon. I've only ever heard it pronounced Leon. Like, when I hear it on the radio, when I see it in interviews, it's always been Leon.
Like, Leon is how you normally say it, but the band is pronounced Leon.
I've never heard it pronounced that once. And I've seen interviews with them, and they're like, this is Kings of Leon.
That's crazy that you say that.
Like
now that makes me wonder.
They have a good overall sound.
No.
But, like, for a generic rock band...
This sex is on fire!
Not that song. I'm talking about, like, some of their older stuff. Like, they had a good sound. Like, I don't mind that they exist. No one gives a fuck about them. So, it's like, whatever.
My thing was
you don't irritate me enough.
A lot of their songs sound very similar.
Theory of a Dead Man.
Is that them?
No. They're just another band that's...
No. I wait. They make a song called that? No, that's POD. That she, hates me. Is that POD?
No,
is that
Puddle of Mud?
Yeah, it's POD. Yeah. Fear of Dead Man is
POD is not Puddle of Mud. Different bands. I know.
You're right. Yeah, because Puddle of Mud would be POM. What am I thinking of? Fear of a Dead Man made a song that sounds so similar. It's
fucking Bad Girlfriend.
Bad Girlfriend. That's what it is. No. Yeah. Bad girlfriend. Wow. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, we need to wrap this up, man. We're going over our time limit.
Nothing.
So yeah,
you make music, I make elevator music.
There's a whole bunch of bands we need to get into to discuss, but again, these are the pre-episodes where we're messing with audio and stuff like that.
Just get people like they want to be a diehard fan. Like, I'm gonna listen to all of these.
Hey, if you want to, it's at least from what I heard on that first track, they sound good. So.
Until I put my lips on the mic. Oh, yeah.
Please don't do that.
Tell me how you want it. Okay. We're going. Fuck you. Goodbye. Good night. Why good night? Good day. Have a good day. Good morning.